Hello everyone. Today we will go for commercial bank. The raising of funds through the commercial bank. Again I will say it is the externally generated source of finance, part of borrowed capital as well as medium term loan. Commercial banks. What are the commercial banks? That you know much better. You have studied in your fourth chapter, which was business services. The commercial banks which involve in accepting deposits and granting of loan. These banks provide loans for the various purposes at the different intervals of time. These provide services in many ways like cash credits, overdrafts, term loan, purchasing as well as discounting of bills, and they issue the letter of credit. And rate of interest charged by these banks depends upon various factors like what kind of business a firm is involved and what is the rate of interest prevailing in the economy. This loan is to be repaid in lump sum or in installments. As it is a part of borrowed loan, it is to be returned back. It is not a permanent source. And these are used for the shorter as well as medium term periods. No doubt a security is to be kept for such kind of loans. So advantages or merits of the commercial banks loan from the commercial bank is they provide timely assistance to the business. How? By providing funds as and when these are needed. Secrecy of business can be maintained as information supplied to bank by the browser is kept confidential. It is not like that I have taken a loan from the bank and bank will inform to any other one. That the information is kept confidential. But the formalities involved in the getting of loan or sometime issue of prospects and underwriting, these kind of formalities are not required while raising the loan. It is easier to get loan from the commercial banks, and it is a flexible source of finance. As and when that loan a person is having spare funds with him, it can be returned back to the bank or it can be repaid if the funds are not needed. The limitations of raising the funds from commercial banks are as follows. These kind of loans are generally available for the shorter periods, and if a business wants that it is being extended, it should be extended, then it is very difficult to extend such kind of loans. And banks make a detailed investigation about the company's affairs, financial structures. As the bank loan is a part of borrowed loan, sometimes securities are being kept for the purpose of security or as a guarantee. That means securities, that means fixed assets are kept as a part of guarantee. And sometimes the banks impose some term and condition for restriction that if we will provide you loan, you have to do accordingly or not that. So such kind of difficulties a business faces while getting the loan from commercial banks. The next one is public deposits. Public deposits are just like the fixed deposits made in a bank. the deposits are made in a bank as the public can make their deposit with various companies. These deposits usually provide higher rate of interest offered on the bank deposit. Suppose अगर बैंक मुझे फिक्स डिपॉजिट पे 5 to 6% का रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट प्रोवाइड कर रहा है, तो पब्लिक डिपॉजिट्स पे कंपनी मुझे 8 to 9% का रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट ऑफर करती हैं. And these deposits can be of medium term as well as short terms. These are beneficial for both depositor as well as the organization. That जो business organization है वो depositor को 8 to 9% rate of interest provide करती है. इसी तरह से अगर same amount of loan company बैंक से ले तो उसे 11 to 12% rate of interest प्रोवाइड करना पड़ता है. तो पब्लिक डिपॉजिट एक ऐसा सोर्स है जिसमें पब्लिक को हायर रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट मिल जाता है और कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर को जो है वो लेसर रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट प्रोवाइड करना पड़ता है. तो प्रोवाइड करते हैं तो इट बिकम्स इजी. और these deposits are generally offered by the companies for a period of 3 years. And these process is done or regulated under the Reserve Bank of India. The merits of public deposits are the procedure is so simple and this does not contain restrictive conditions as generally there in a loan agreement. Means अगर हम कहीं बैंक से लोन लेते हैं तो certain conditions are being imposed by a bank. Now public deposits पर ऐसी कोई condition नहीं है और cost भी even comparatively lower है than the cost borrowing from the banks and the financial institution. ये cost interest की form में. और public deposits, these are the unsecured form of securities. means इस पर किसी तरह की कोई asset mortgage नहीं रखनी पड़ती है. तो जो assets पर बचाती है can be used for other loans. And these depositors, they are not having any kind of voting right. That means company का control भी dilute नहीं होता है. Company की decision making में कोई third party और भी involve नहीं होती है. Only the shareholders are there. The limitation of public deposit is that new companies generally find it difficult. अगर कोई नई company है तो वो public deposits के through funds raise नहीं कर सकती. And it is an unreliable source of finance. Means it's not necessary कि whenever a company will want that it would collect funds through the public deposits, the funds will be collected. And when the larger amount is to be required, then sometimes it may prove very difficult to get the funds through the public deposits. So it's all for the day. Thank you.